It's that time again. It's Math with Mrs. Peters. Today, we're going to study triangles, and we have two ways of classifying triangles. Both ways we need to know because every triangle can be classified in two manners. The first way is sides, and Giovanni, the kitty cat right here, this is Giovanni. He is going to help us down in triangle land. Okay, so he's going to fade out and he's going to come back down here in triangle land. And the first thing that Giovanni wants to tell us is that we have a type of triangle where no sides are equal. Right? And this is called a scalene triangle. A scalene triangle may look like this, this, or this. And what I want you to understand and pay attention to is that this side is not equal to this side and is not equal to this side in any of these. And we're talking sides. We're not talking angles. Right? They can have small angles. Okay? They can have large angles. All we're doing is talking about sides. And scalene means no sides are equal. Now, within that big category of scalene, we have triangles that have two sides that are equal. And we call these isosceles. Right? An isosceles triangle might look like this here. Right? The two sides that are equal in this particular picture is this side and this side, and they're called legs. Okay? In an isosceles triangle, the two sides that are equal or congruent are called legs. And they can be right triangles. Okay? They can be real tiny little angled triangles. And we can have really narrow, skinny ones. Isosceles triangles could also have really fat angles. The only thing we're talking about here is that the sides are equal. Okay, within having two sides equal, we have the type that have all sides equal. And these are called equilateral. Remember yesterday I told you that lateral meant sides. So equa means equal, lateral sides, so all sides are equal. And those are triangles that look like this, where all our sides have the exact same measurement. Thank you, Giovanni, for your help. I appreciate it. And we will move on to the triangle universe of angles. We have Giovanni back, and he's going to disappear and come back in triangle land for us. And again, if you notice, we have three different ovals here, so we have three different ways of classifying a triangle by its angles. We have triangles that all the angles are less than, okay, less than 90 degrees. We call those acute triangles. Yes, they're so cute. You might hear a doctor respond to something saying somebody's having an acute attack of appendicitis, meaning it's very sharp and pointed. And acute triangles have very sharp, pointy angles. They're all less than 90 degrees. This one's extremely acute. This one's still acute. We have an acute one there. This one's acute isosceles, but it's still cute. All my angles measure less than 90 degrees. Now we do have a very, very special acute triangle. Okay, it's in a category within acute. It's called equilateral. Yes, it's the exact same equilateral over there on the sides. We could call it equiangular. And all the angles measure 60 degrees. And it looks like that. All right? Now, the next type of triangle that we're going to look at, measured by its angles, is a right triangle. Y'all have seen plenty of right triangles in your time. Okay? This means one angle is 90 degrees. And look like this. Our 90-degree angle is this one right here. Okay? Okay, they could be standing on the sides. Okay? They can be resting on a base. But I have one angle measuring 90-degree angles. Now, I'm going to blow this up just a little bit here so that we can look at exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, one of the things we need to make sure we remember back from studying lines in coordinate graphs is that 90-degree angles are formed when we have perpendicular lines. Okay, remember slope? Negative reciprocal slopes tell us when we have perpendicular lines. We're going to need to use that piece of information. All right, now we're going to look at a right triangle. Okay, and we need to notice that we have something called a hypotenuse, we have something called a leg, and a leg. Now, a right triangle, all right, the two sides that form the legs, or the right triangle, is the same two legs that form, or the two sides that form the right angle. Right, the side that does not make the right angle, or is across from the right angle, is called the hypotenuse. It sort of looks like it says hypotenuse, but that's pronounced hypotenuse. And that's what we need to know about right triangles. Now, our next type of triangle, measured by our angles, is a triangle where one angle is larger than 90. Right? This is called obtuse. And quite often you might read in English where we call somebody obtuse, we're sort of referring to them as being dull or just the opposite of acute. So I want to show you here, here's my dull angle. Here's my dull angle right here. Okay, it's not sharp and pointy like my acute angle. It's broad and slow. It's a dull angle. Right? As this one is here, here's my dull angle, or my obtuse angle. That's it. That's the end of this discussion, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.